Hey guys, my name is Sigmund and welcome to a random vlog slash Valentine's Day vlog slash rant vlog slash... Before any of you may be wondering, yes, I've had a little bit to drink. It's my first day of vacation and it was really nice, you know? And before I go into too much more detail, the reason why I'm doing this, because I like talking to you guys. This is the perfect time to do it. And it's just really cool. And I really wanted to do this because I wanted to have direct communication with you guys. And I know I'm tipsy, but that's not the reason why I'm doing this. Anyways, moving on. Today was the first vacation day that I've had, and it's really cool because I've actually was able to spend more time with my wife today than we were able to in the last month. You know, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. She works a lot. With her job, it requires a lot of hours and requires a lot of time. For a while, she was working 12 to 14 hours a day. 7 days a week, and this was going on for almost a month to maybe almost 2 months. So we were lucky to see each other. I think she even like tallied the numbers for me. She said, I've seen you a whopping total of 10 hours in the last month. And I'm not trying to get any pity. I'm not trying to rack up anything like that. It's just one of those things of today was just a really good day. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. And I know there was a vlog yesterday. I had an idea for today. I wanted to make a Valentine's Day video with my wife, you know, because that's not cliche of YouTubers at all, is it? So anyways, my wife and I just pretty much spent the day together, and she's asleep right now, actually. So I really took the Valentine's Day video and threw it out the window, but I ended up coming up with an idea. It's the puppers. It's the puppers. Happy Valentine's Day! Yeah, I think I might be on the couch for a good chunk of my vacation now. Random thought, is it just me or does a dab seem more like a not so subtle deodorant check? I've been thinking about that for a month. That's been on my mind actually. For some reason, that's been on my mind for a really long time. It's because I kept seeing pictures of people going, ugh. It's like one of those, all right, if that was live action, would it be more like this? Like their hands are up here and you just hear... I remembered my Old Spice! See, that's the other thing is I come up with all these random stupid ideas like I'm at work and I'm walking around and I'm thinking, ooh, that's a thing. That's just kind of how I work, which is actually part of the reason why I want to get a stand-up desk outside of health reasons, which, you know, is supposed to encourage health and all that good stuff. I really wanted to get it because, you know, if I'm standing up, I actually think better on my feet and I'm able to come out with dumber lines that actually have a little bit more cohesion. They're a little bit more cohesive than the other stuff I tend to say, which isn't really saying much because I am really I guess I could be considered stupid or just insane or a little bit of both. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Next up in the news. Apparently, PewDiePie was kicked out of Maker Studios, and I'm gonna guess it was at the behest of Disney to Maker, because I don't think Maker wants to shoot themselves in the foot and get rid of their biggest money maker they have. But they kicked PewDiePie out of Maker for making really bad jokes. Now, or bad or offensive jokes or whatever. I don't know if bad. I laughed at it, and it's easy for me to laugh at it, and I can say I laughed at it because actually my great-grandparents on my mother's side were Jewish. They actually fled from Hitler. So before anybody says, Sigmund, that's anti-Semite, I'll have you know that I never deal with the semi. Haha, dick jokes. But I digress. It's kind of weird for me to look at this situation like that because, I mean, really comedy in general is supposed to be whatever, just anything. It's like shock value. It makes people laugh. It can make you upset. That's what comedy is supposed to do. It's supposed to really just make you laugh and trigger, which is a really fun word, but trigger some kind of thought process to make you think differently or make you laugh at certain things or not take things so seriously in life. I find it hilarious outside of the fact that it was a good video, but on the other hand, the reason why I find it funny is because I've publicly blasted Maker Studios. Hell, if you remember, I made a Maker rant video about these people, which I found out later was a breach in contract, so I'm fortunate that they didn't just come in like, hey, Sigmund, hi, this is a shovel, that's a hole. How about you just go ahead and lay in it so we could just start burying you? I've actually called them out on social media a few times because I felt like they were ignoring the little guy. You know what I mean? They were focusing more on the bigger guys, and this is bigger guys like that are up there that are associated with what is known as the golden few, and that's not meant to be a derogatory term. That's just how it is. The people that you feel like the YouTubers that are up there, like your Markipliers, your Jacksepticeye guys, your Lord Minion 777s, your everybody else that's up in that group is called the golden few because you feel like they're untouchable. You feel like you can't quite get up there, and it ends up feeling like that that is the group that is focused on versus the little guy, because Maker always supposedly prided itself on focusing on the little guy. And to be perfectly honest, all of us felt, and I will say all of us, because that was a good chunk of people that came to me complaining. It felt like we were being disregarded as creators in general. And it really, really sucks because not only myself, I think I'm halfway decent, but you have all these other people that are really, really good. They don't really get their shot. You know what I mean? It really, really sucks to see that because you have all these good people out there making this good content, but they end up not going anywhere and they end up having to quit their dream because they're not going anywhere. And that just, it pisses me off. I'm gonna be honest, it really just pisses me off. And I'm gonna go into that just a little bit more and then we'll move on. I've publicly called out Maker, as I've said like several times now, and it feels like people that I've talked to before that are associated with certain people, I'm not gonna say specifically what, feels like they stopped talking to me after I did that. Last one I did was when they were at PAX South, because they were talking about, oh, look at all these great creators here. And it's like, hey, when are you gonna pay attention to the little guy? You know, when are you gonna start looking at us saying, hey, this guy's good, or that girl's good, or that person's good, that channel's awesome. And then, you know, help uplift them to be something big so they can realize their dream. But after I posted that, it's like these people that would, you know, actually regularly interact with me on Twitter all of a sudden stopped interacting with me on Twitter. So it could just be a coincidence, or it could be I pissed Maker off, or I pissed somebody off. I don't know. I have a habit of doing that with people that really upset me, or I feel like that treat people unfairly. I don't know. I don't really want to go into it, and I don't want to say I'm holding everything at this like high level of standard, but if they set themselves at that level, then they need to stay at that level and not just focus on what is blatantly and obviously whatever is benefiting them and just ignoring everything else. Now, so I'm done ranting about that. I will say, if you did get an email randomly about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago from Maker Studios replying, if you're watching this right now and you're a member of Maker and you had a ticket with Maker and they responded to you, you're welcome, because I actually called their corporate office because as a moderator, I had received absolutely nothing from these people. But then again, I don't know if they're shuffling. I don't know what's going on, especially with the drop of PewDiePie. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, that stopped bashing them. I don't know if they're doing some kind of restructuring. It's just that type of business really doesn't have anything to do with me. So I don't really know what's going on after that. And I talked earlier about YouTubers, you know, other YouTubers being the golden few or the big guys, or just big guys in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be the golden few. Just a lot of people on YouTube that I've seen. A lot of the stuff is the insincerity, and the insincerity really pisses me off. When all of the subscriber count issues were going on, all of the copyright claim issues that were going on, you never heard anything from these people about it. And then all of a sudden, it started creeping up to their level, and they're like, hey, wait a second, okay, hey, we're gonna protect the little guy now. And it's like, where the hell was all of this when this was going on for like the last year or so? And I don't know, it just seems kind of weird to me. And it feels more like somebody's covering their own ass before they try to look at others like, hey, I'm already up in a position where I don't have to worry about much, that my career really isn't gonna be that affected to really look at somebody else and say, hey, this guy's going through a rough time. How can we make it better for them? Okay, so I'm gonna stop that one right there. Wow, I've been writing on this for a while. Sorry about that. I guess I can move on to different things because we do have Indie PopCon coming up in a few months, and I'm really legitimately excited about it. However, I'm running into a problem. I don't have a hotel yet, and the hotels are not cheap. Do you know there's like a tax for sleeping in a hotel in Indianapolis? I didn't even know that was a thing. I legitimately did not know that was a thing. I did not even plan for it, because not only do you have, what is that, $150 per night for a decent hotel close to Indie PopCon, but you also have to pay an occupancy tax. Really? I have to pay taxes for just sleeping in an area. Where I lay my head, I have to pay you $50. Jesus, that sounds like an upscale prostitution ring to me, but hey, who's to judge? I mean, they do have open carry in that town, so you can get away with walking around with a beer. So hey, you never know, around Indie PopCon time, if you see me in Indianapolis carrying a beer, then you know it's legal. Actually, I'm not an attorney, so that probably may not be the best advice to follow. But anyways, talking about something earlier when I talked about improving quality of the channel, it felt like I was playing catch up. It really did. It was really difficult starting up because I saw the quality of my videos and it's like, well, okay, I think they're okay, when really they weren't. But I was always playing catch up with quality, you know? I wanted to make sure that I could stand up with the big guys. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like the type of games I was playing, or if I could scream the loudest or all the time. It was just the level of entertainment, you know what I mean? I just wanted to get it up there to the best of my ability and throw it out there, because even in a situation where the channel doesn't grow, let's say in the next 3 years or whatever, the channel doesn't get big, I can at least say I gave it my all and did the best that I could. The most positive thing that I can take from all of this is that I've had the support of you guys. You know, all of you have been really, really cool, leaving good comments and, you know, good feedback and stuff, which I really appreciate. It's just, you make this fun for me, you know, you really, really do. And I have fun doing this. I have fun making videos. I have fun doing vlogs. I really have fun doing those. I just love doing this. I love entertaining you guys. I don't know, I'm talking in circles, and this is, oh shit. I've been talking for almost 16 minutes straight. I don't know how long this is gonna be for you guys, because obviously I'm gonna trim it down. Sorry there's no gaming content today. There will be gaming content tomorrow. I promise I already have those videos prepped and ready. I just didn't have anything ready for today because plans fell short. I wanted it to be a Valentine special between my wife and I, but we ended up just hanging out doing other things. I hope you understand. I'm sorry about that. But okay, if you like this, if you love vlogs like this and you would like to see more of it, not necessarily where I'm drunk, but you would just like the random rant stuff in general, I'm just talking to you guys, just, you know, non-uniformal, is that a word? I don't know if it's a word. Is it? I don't know if it's a word. But anyways, if you like this type of stuff, be sure to hit the like button. It lets me know what you think and that you would like to see more vlogs like this. Yeah, that'd be really cool, right? But anyways, it is that time. What time? You know what time it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, share the video with a friend, that would be great. And hey, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the Sigman Army today. Thank you all if you made it to this point. Thank you all so much for sticking around for my ranting and stuff. It's just some thoughts that were on my brain that I wanted to share with all of you because it was a concern. But anyways, thank you all again so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next video.